Bullying is a very real issue that affects kids aged 10 through 19 in the Valpo community area.
Now, what comes to mind when you think of bullying?
We've identified 4 major types:
Physical
verbal
and direct.
and cyberbullying.
Now, let's talk to Valpo and see what they have to say.
Physical bullying is the act of externalizing your aggression. It's the actual behavior of lashing out.
Hitting and pushing and punching and kicking. I think about kids getting shoved into lockers.
The first images that come to my mind are pushing, more so than punching, because you see kids push each other to get away from one another and to hurt them both physically and emotionally by pushing them away from the situation.
Any words that are exchanged that are unwanted.
I think about all of the small aggressions that happen. Like I think about when people use the word gay in a derogatory way, like that's so gay or you're so gay. And I think about the small digs that we make at each other, whether it's you're an idiot, you're stupid.
Verbally offending someone, cursing, slandering someone.
I've seen verbally abuse done by terms such as the word small, which I've been bullied using that term all the time. He's so small, he's a shrimp. And then there's also, he's so big, fat. And then there's also terms like gay and other more intense terms regarding that, which are terrible.
Indirect bullying, if you leave a person not talking to him, ignoring him, kind of messing him up, not allowing to talk with his friends.
Like things like gossip, like the way that rumors get spread, that seems like a very indirect way of anything that you would do to regain power or control over somebody else's life. So you might not be telling them directly that you don't like them or that you have a problem with them. You might spread a rumor about them with all their friends so that they become socially isolated or alone.
Leaving somebody out or making them feel unwanted and hurting their feelings.
Not directly targeting the person that you're trying to bully, but it is more likely probably targeting their friends, probably targeting like their family members, probably.
Cyberbullying, which is becoming much more prevalent today, is regarding on Facebook. I had a wonderful weekend, but this guy was a prick, or this guy hurt me physically. That would be cyberbullying.
Like sharing the pictures.
It's when you hide behind the disguise of the internet to abuse other people. And I think like the problem with that is that you don't have to think before you do, and you don't have to see the other person's response. So you can just write whatever it is that you're thinking or feeling impulsively, and you can mass produce it. You can make it your status. You can post it on everybody else's wall. And whether or not it's real and whether or not it's true or an appropriate thing to say, you don't really have to be accountable for that.
Now that we've heard what Valpo has to say about the main types of bullying, the real question remains: what are we going to do to stop it?
And what do you do when faced with bullying? Do you simply ignore it? Do you submit to it? Do you fight back?
The tactic we've identified in our course of action is something called Learn the Story. This is based on the idea that if you learn someone's story, if you know more about them, what they like, what they don't like, you'll be able to foster a kind of respect for them and be less likely to pick on them.
So let's go and learn someone's story and end bullying today.